There is actually no philosophy, ideology, belief system in this world that is either absolutely good or entirely evil, or that is just without its flaws, vices, evils, or that just cannot be considered to be unfair, unjust, unacceptable. And the same dichotomy and counterproductive paradox, or basically counterproductivity, can also be seen, found, observed in all the human beings as well as in their actions, behaviors, attitudes, habits, qualities as well. This dichotomy and contradiction between good and evil, right and wrong, fair and unfair, light and dark, and acceptable and unacceptable always exists because we are the composition of all the paradoxical and productive qualities, actions, possibilities, endeavors at the same time. And that is what we always have been, that is what we have always done, and that is what we are doing and we will be doing in our actions, behavior, service. We will simultaneously try to seek both the good and evil. Not only will try to actualize and exercise humility, compassion, kindness, character, morality, groundedness, but will also try to basically satisfy our lusts, exercise a whole lot of vanity, pride, arrogance, desire for validation, attention, approval, for possessions, wealth, riches, money, self addiction, or towards all the distractions in life. But we will simultaneously say we're humble, religious, liberal, and basically grounded, understanding, authentic, truthful at the same time. So, this contradiction and unparalleled dichotomy is irreplaceable, immovable in the human nature. It always exists because that's how we're engineered, made by biology, by nature, by the gods, obviously in different ways for the actualization of different ambitions. But when it comes to this paradox and dichotomy, then that exists obviously in all the popular, famous, relevant philosophies, ideologies in the world, of which, or that includes liberalism and conservatism as well. Just as conservatism has always had its own problems in its fixation on the past and trying to resurrect, reconstruct either the past failures or past virtue success upon the present. Similarly, liberalism is plagued by its always open mindedness because it does not see its own problems. Liberalism refuses conservative thinking, a critical behavior, reasonable attitude. Liberalism always talks about the embrace and acceptance of everything, so the liberal friends that we have around ourselves might not always be right. And so the same can be said of the conservative friends and people as well. They are too also not always right. But then again, liberalism refuses to see its own evils, but conservatism also does not believe that it can be evil, just as we